We're going to try this again. Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Suzy Q, and tonight we're doing a Sunday live stream chat. Now, it's just funny, I was just saying that, and I saw people in the chat, and it wasn't you guys. And there were some other people that got notifications, so I don't know what I clicked. I just ended it, and let's start all over again. I don't even know how that happens.
Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Suzy Q.
And for everybody who was in the other live stream, welcome again. I just wanted you to hear my song twice. It's so funny because I have my phone over here so I can see the chat. And I noticed it just was waiting for me to go live while I went live and was talking to people. I thought, there's something funny going on around here. How is everybody tonight on this beautiful Sunday? Oh my gosh, it was a little chilly, but it was nice. It stopped raining. Oh, Deemer! I got that from Steamfot. I love that. Oh, we got Chevy and Peplin. I was talking to you before the chat, and thank you, Candy. I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, Tom. Nasty. What I saw was like 50-mile-an-hour winds coming. Of course, John just raked all the leaves, or blew all the. I think he raked all the leaves. And guess what was underneath those leaves? My sod grass. Ooh, yeah, the sod was coming back, but 50-mile-an-hour winds coming. I am so afraid we're going to lose power. Anthony, hey, Craig, again. Oh, is that Coatlands? Colins. I'm trying to focus. I can't quite read that. Colins Fish Aquatics. Hey, Melvin's in the house. Oh, UPS are living the dream. I like that you're not almost anymore. That is so awesome. So awesome. And Craig's in the house, and Sandy, Anthony. I think I said all this. Oh, you guys are awesome. Sean Chadwick. Hello, Sean. Do I know Sean? If you're new, welcome. If you were here before, welcome back. Hey, Dragon Layer and Sandy. I think I got everybody all in. I love that name, All In Tanks. Well, all in, you know, you play poker. You go all in. Larry D's Tanks and more. I don't know why I sing his name. Oh, how busy was I today? Let me tell you. I didn't know if I was going to make it. I was so busy. My reptile room. Oh, I should ask, can you hear me? I think you can hear me. My reptile room is a little more crowded than my fish room. And my fish room is pretty packed. So, I think I took a clip of it. This might be dark. Hey, Hodes, this was what my reptile room looked like before I started today. Let's see if I can show this. Yeah, so behind all these tanks, well, the tanks you just saw are like windows. 8-foot long windows. And all these terrariums I had to pull out and move. Oh my gosh. All these turtle tanks all over the place. The plants, everything. I had to move everything away from the window. And a lot of my 40 breeders are just like downstairs. They're in those shelves that's tight to fit. Well, they are very economical and very easy to put together, but I don't think I will ever use them again. I think I would rather get a 4-foot long one, and even if it's only 18 inches, just something where it can be pulled. I had to get John's help, which I already promised him he would never have to help me move him out of those kind of rocks again. Oh my gosh. So I had to pull all of them out. I have windows. Hi, Sophie. I have windows that don't quite fit my house. So you could light a match in front of the windows and it would probably blow the match out. So I definitely am in dire needs. Is that Rob? Hey, Rob. Select Pat. Bob's in the house. Hey, Bob. So I already know it's bad, but what I do this time of year, and this is late in the year for me, is I put plastic up. I put them up inside the house because I don't want to look like that person with plastic, like that wraps her house in plastic. Although I am that person that wraps her house in plastic. So I moved all those enclosures and tanks, which had thermostats and heat bulbs and UVB bulbs. I splashed by accident 1 drop of water on a heat bulb, shattered. Okay, so I had to stop what I was doing, get out the baby turtles, clean, scrub out that, make sure the tank, and of course it was sand. So I had to get rid of the sand, wash sand, put new sand in because they're soft shells, so they bury themselves in the sand. Set it all up again, get out the new bulb, and as I'm putting it in, I just turn my head for a second and smash. I think I screamed. My granddaughter and daughter came in, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was just so livid. I was so livid that twice that happened. But let me see if we can see her. What are you doing there, Sophie? Say hello. You say hello. Oh my God, I don't know why. If anyone could love a creature as much as I love her. Oh, she's such a love. Gosh. So she makes me happy. Anyway, so I pulled out all the tanks. Then I had to interrupt for turtle tank and pulled out more and more. Oh my God, it was never ending. And then, of course, I got to kick over the cricket bucket, right? What would be the use of not doing something so sidetracking that trying to catch cricket? I didn't even try catching them. I was just killing them. It didn't matter. Didn't matter at this point. I was so... Okay. So I got them all moved out. This is empty. I put up the plastic the best I could. It's really hard putting up 8-foot long plastic by yourself. I tried taping pieces to hold it up and clamping. So this time I started on the bottom and taped it and worked my way up. Now, of course, by this time it's starting to retain the heat. So now that room's probably at like 95 degrees. I'm dripping sweat, wishing I could open the window, of course. Just kept right on going. I kept right on going. And then once I got that done, I'll keep talking while I put her on because I just think she's adorable. Let's see. Okay. Will she do that? Oh, yeah, I don't know how to do that. That'd be pretty cool, though, if I could put her up and me in the corner. No, okay, I can't. And I can get sidetracked real easy. We do half and half. Where is she? There we go. There we go. Half and half. How's that? How's that? Yeah. Oh, I'm not even reading the chat yet, but that's okay. I will read the chat. Is that Pam? Hey, Pam. Did I see Pam in the house? And John? I saw somebody say, hey, Scott. I hope it's King Scott. Scott's Aquatics, just as good. Didn't mean to say that before I saw who it was. That was horrible. Hey, Scott. How's the new job? Oh, my gosh. Okay. So the job that I've been doing for 2 weeks, I love it. I go in, I leave my house at 6 a.m. every day, so I have to change the feeding schedule of my fish and reptiles. Because before I would give them all food and salad in the morning, and now they get time for fresh water. That's it. They get fresh water in the morning, and I deal with them when I come home. And I go in, and there's like 3 or 4 of them, and all we do is clean. I clean out the cages. I guess there'd be about 10, 30, 50, 80 to 100 birds. Amazing birds. Baby birds that don't even have feathers yet. Juvenile birds. Old birds needing adopting. Nasty birds. Lovey birds. It's every kind you're going to think of. It is awesome. It's a lot of work. And all I do is clean out the cages, feed them, mop the floor, clean up the poop, clean out the cages, feed them. That's all I do. And I love it. So that was the 2-week trial period. And I asked, like, I guess it wasn't really a trial period if they wanted to see if they liked me, but maybe it was. There's a lot of birds, Candy. It is so much birds. And last Sunday, sorry I missed Sunday, but I had an employee meeting, which was very, very humbling for me. I have been an HR executive for 25 years. If there's an employee meeting, I called it. I have the training, I have the bullet points, the sign-in sheet. And this time it was like, I was just like the new girl. I was the employee. It was different. It was just very different. I don't know the words. I think humbling is the right word. But they have them once every other month. And it's Sunday night at 6 o'clock, about an hour away from my house. So I told him, I go live on Sunday. I don't think he cared. But that's okay. It was very good. It was nice to hear all the basic rules, their goals, how they expect things. Because, sometimes when you go in the morning, everybody thinks they're the boss. I'm getting told 3 or 4 different things to do. Like sweep them off the floor. Oh, no, I start over here. No, we start over sweep them off the floor. I can sweep them off the floor. But so sometimes I feel like it was like confusing, but I think it's just confusing because it's me. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm okay with that. So that was the first job. My other job started on Friday the 13th in 2020. They called me in for Friday to start the orientation. Went down the wrong pipe. With the orientation of the greenhouse. So I really believe these are 2 dream jobs. They're definitely not my dream pay. Hard physical work. I've been sitting behind a desk for 25 years, and I got the hips to prove it. So this might be a good thing. But it's very different. So that I will be working there 3 days a week. So I told the bird store, I don't know if you still want me, but I'm only available these 4 days. So now, not realizing it, I am scheduled these 4 days. And I'm scheduled 3 days. So I am working, leaving my house at 6 o'clock in the morning, every day, 7 days a week. I'm like, oh, I don't think I thought this through. Like, okay, I could do this. I'm giving it all of the winter and spring. Whew. It's a good thing I have a Jeep all the winter, right? Oh my gosh. But the tour that I got and the orientation I got at the greenhouse, I am so excited. Semi-hydroponics. It's got like 3 or 4 industrial size greenhouses. These huge bays that you just roll out from the tiny little seedlings all the way up to bagging them up for grocery stores, and you put them tons of boxes and trucks come and take them to the different grocery stores. It's going to be fun. Not fun, like woohoo fun. It's going to be very interesting, challenging, and exciting, I think. So that starts tomorrow, my actual going into work. But it's funny because for 25 years, I have had a job where I had to wear, some of the jobs were always stockings and dress shoes. Then when business casual was acceptable, you know, business casual. But Rob in a house, T-Bone, look at everybody in the house. Woo woo. So now it is not that. It is like not that. And I don't have anything. I got my fish clothes. I can't wear Mafia Wars. That's an old Facebook game. Oh my gosh. I could wear this. Woo, Q Aquatics and Exotics. But I got to work on that. But I'm thinking I'm not going to buy any clothes because this kind of physical work, you never know. I could lose some weight, which would be great. Oh my gosh. Audio is good. Thank you, Candy. I got so far behind because I was so excited here. Bob, it is great to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Suzy's Plant Channel. Thank you so much, Candy. I posted a video today, and I think I was telling Candy this earlier. It's so weird posting a video because, you know, as a creator, I go back and check to see, like, out of 1 out of 10, am I like at least a 5 out of 10 this video? Like, you can kind of rank your videos with your past videos at the same time frame. And I can't do that on the plant channel because I don't even have 10 videos, first of all. Second of all, I didn't even have like 10 views. So it's just weird to see this, like, what happened? What I do wrong? And I have to remember, okay, brand new, starting off, no subscribers. And I got to tell you, if you're not a plant person, the topic was not very riveting. It was all about lighting, where the sun rises and sets and what windows are facing what and why your winter sun is different than your... I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I would watch that. But I'm starting a series, The Basics of Housekeeping, Houseplants, because my daughter said to me, she goes, well, I might want to get a houseplant. Where do I even start? You didn't cover that in any one of my 5 videos. So I thought, what a great idea. I'll start with explaining what the lighting is so everybody knows what lighting they have. So next week, we're going to go shopping for plants. Then after that, how to take care of that plant. And I'm definitely going to suggest the pothos. And I think we in this chat all know why. Because they're so hardy. They come in so many variations. They're gorgeous. They can be grown in water, semi-aquaponics, semi-hydroponics. They can be grown in sphagnum moss. Dag, I think they could just grow on the wall without even being in dirt. Because I've got some roots that are just like taking over the... Excuse me. It was my turn to speak. Yeah. You say Suzy? Not yet. Hello. That she got. But she does get a little upset with me when I don't look at her and talk. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I was saying. I was just babbling. I was babbling. Let me see. I see Q Aquatics here. Pegasista, Rena. Your bird is lovely, Suzy. I'm listening while making supper for the family. She is lovely and amazing and can be loud and obnoxious. But, here's a big but. Get it? No, never mind. At this bird store that I work, there are birds there. Many birds there, 10 times louder. There's one bird there that sounds like a pterodactyl. Like, wow. It is really eye-opening, like, eye-opening. I come home and I appreciate her, but come to find out, this kind of macaw is a severe macaw. They all kind of have similar personalities. I would call her bipolar, but that's just a slang, because she's super sweet, super nice, and then she'll bite your finger. Who knew? So yes, my bird is lovely. Thank you very much. Be careful you do not bring home bird flu to your birds. I do not want to bring... Let me tell you. I have... Because I'm a little... Not obsessed. But besides my hands being in bleach all day, blah, 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 change my clothes before I even come home. Because I thought of that. So that's a very good point. Okay, back to lurking before water overflows. Be careful, Scott. I just overflowed. and I was standing right at that turtle tank that I had to redo, standing right next to it, but I was watching baby turtles. So easy to get sidetracked. Watching these baby turtles. Q, Tiffany's parrot says hello to Sophie. Ah, ha, ha. Say hello. Everybody say hello. Hi, Lori. Hello, fishy friends. And Holly. And my mishmash socks. I like that. I'm behind, aren't I? I am. Party people. Rob in the house. I think I said hey to Rob. T-Bone. Love your parrot, Suzy. Thank you. Me too. Hit the hi, Marco. Hi, Marco in Italy. Oh, look at this. Look at everybody in the house. If you haven't hit the like, thank you. How easy is it to keep plants in Sophie's cage? Oh, okay. So she has some of the plants that I had outside. I've got the huge fern. That was my waterfall fern. They're all plant safe hibiscus. As long as I keep it watered, if she chews that up, I'll be thrilled because it's greens. She's getting greens. And every time there's a blossom, she can eat it, but I grab it for the tortoises. So I have about 12 of my annual hibiscus throughout the house, and then a parlor palm. So if she wants to chew on them, she chews on that one Brazil pothos hanging down, the 2 leaves that can get in it because she's bored. Have at it, girl. Have at it. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Because I'm just thrilled. Because birds are supposed to, like, when you have a toy in there, they're supposed to tear apart the toy. Like, if you have a toothpick toy, you come home and it's all shredded, that's a good job. And Sophie doesn't do that. She likes paper products. And her bell. But she likes paper products. So Cassie recommended this toy. I don't know if you could see it. Inside the round thing is adding machine paper. That she just pulls it out and just rips and shreds and rips and shreds. If I get junk mail, I'll give her an envelope. She'll just rip and shred and rip and shred. The paper she will. So she doesn't do a whole lot with the wood. But that's okay because that means she's not eating my chairs. She's not, tearing apart. Because there's stories about birds tearing apart door frames and stuff. But yeah, the plants that are in there, they're in there for her to do whatever she wants with. I don't. It was a good video, Q. I enjoyed it. Well, you did? Thank you, Select Pet. I like on the end how I threw in... I gotta be careful now because I know that squawk. That means every time I talk, she's gonna do that. I know you. I know you. So I had to throw in my attitude towards plants towards the end. And it's only because I get so much freaking enjoyment out of houseplants. They actually enhance my life. So I'm not the kind that's going to be worrying over them, fretting over them, watering them, checking on them. Like, I interact with them all the time, but if I'm missing a leaf, this is how my videos go. Just so you know, when I'm doing a video and you see it choppy, cut out, because every 10 seconds I have to cut that noise out. I should just do a blooper at the end. It's just going to be squawk, 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 squawk. Come here, step up. Come here to me. Come here. Oh, one of these days she will. Oh, one of these days she will. But yes, thank you, Select Pet. I really appreciate that. I am hopping on videos about pot choices and substrate. It's called Substrate Implant Choices. Ah, yes, yes. So I have some in leca, and then I have some very special rocks, lava rock, and some of the other rocks that we use in the aquarium hobby. Plants can live and thrive in those. You don't even need soil. So if you had a problem with ants like I did, or gnats, let me tell you, there's some alternatives to soil substrate for plants that work just well. Very well, actually. Oh, the little voice, the little voice. All in tanks. Are you out of your mind, that little voice? I had 2 breeder macaws. Oh, ho, ho, that is loud, Holly. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Hey, Fred. Q. I used to have over 100 parrots. What? Sunrise was get up time in my house because they all started hollering soon as oh my gosh, as soon as we walk in the store and flip that light on, you think you just walked into a jungle. It is that. Screaming and screaming and screaming and talking and fussing. You better stop it. I'm going to have to mute myself. And it's my live chat and I'm going to have to mute myself. I get so worried when I'm on like Susan's live that she's going to be loud like that. Hey, Lori, how much was your bird, if I may ask? You may ask. Absolutely. This bird, I got it 5 years old. It was given to me because the owners loved her so much, but could not take care of her. They could not dedicate the time to her. They had 7 dogs and would rather have the dogs out and running about than her. So they gave me her and the cage. And the cage, this is a 6 foot by 4 foot cage. Or 6 foot by 3 foot. It's huge. Huge. Huge, I say. Gave it to me. And that I was very, very grateful. So grateful. And she's changed my life. And it's been about a year and a half. September. A year, it's been a little over a year since I've had her. And she's 6 years old now. So, but these birds at the store go for about 3,000 or 4,000. I was like, those grape hyacinth macaws, $18,000 for a bird. And people come in and buy 1, 2, like, wow, I'm in the whole different class for that, let me tell you. Melvin said, I'm excited that I will be getting my female mutt guppies this week. Oh, that sounds awesome. I am putting together a tank, a very surprise tank for a very surprise fish, and I'm excited. I can't wait. I think I'm going to do a video tomorrow as I set up that tank. Hey, everybody, it's Suzy Q, and that's right. See, Katie. Hi, Katie. What Katie's in the house? Ah, UPS Katie. My daughter's name is Katie also. I love my Eco Complete Substrate. I've just recently been using the Eco Complete topped off with a little bit of sand. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. It's true, rebuilding our brand have brown thumbs. Plants just die on me. Well, that's what my series is going to address. That's what my series is going to address. It's very possible, and a lot of people think because they didn't water it enough, and more than likely it was being overwatered. So I'm doing a whole series on how you can, like, plants. Can you keep your pothos alive in the back of your fish tank? That's an amazing start right there. Let me tell you. Now that I do that, you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see this one? No, you still can't see it. Dagnabbit. But I got pothos growing out of there. I got pothos everywhere. Rebuilding our brand. It's exciting. Yeah, those muck guppies are awesome. Am I caught up? I want to make sure. You know what I don't like about Suzy's new plant channel? Uh-oh. It makes me want more plants. And the stores aren't selling many. No, they're not. Good job on having 2 awesome channels, Suzy. Thank you, Select Pet. They're not selling a lot, so, but my series is actually going to focus on those very common house plants. Like, I love the common house plants. I can afford them. Pothos, you can get so many different varieties of pothos, monstera, all the different aeroids. And Anubias is an aeroid. I could go on and on and on. But yes, I have found Mercari. I think it's how you say it, Mercari. Well, a lot of people sell cuttings, just cuttings. So you can buy a cutting of some different kind of plant and just start growing it. That's what I was doing for a while. Now that I lost my job, I stopped doing that. But Q Aquatics, Ozzy, what? How you been, Ozzy? Breeding parrots was rewarding but loud. I can't even imagine breeding them. There were times I was hand feeding 25 to 30 babies. So in the morning, that's what the manager does. And he's got these hypodermic, not needles, but the syringes, all filled with the baby food. And he goes and opens cages and just it's like, whoa, bird after bird after bird. Because not just the babies get hand fed, the young ones get hand fed. And it's fascinating. I know, wifey's here somewhere. Yes, she is. Yeah, birds are very expensive. It's weird, and I don't know if it's just recently. Is it the pandemic? Because houseplants are more expensive because of the pandemic. You know, a lot of imports and exports aren't happening or weren't happening for a long time. So prices went up because people knew that there's a demand for them, which that's how our economy works. I get it, but I was just wondering, are parrots the same way? Because I remember about 10 years ago, they weren't anything like that. Like that pink galah that I thought I wanted, that's my dream bird. And now that I'm working in the store, I have my eye on Amazon parrots. Oh my, these yellow-breasted Amazon parrots. So far, there's 2 or 3 of them. And the African gray, I was like, I just want to take them all home. So I think it's good that I work in a bird store, that I can go there, pretend that they're all my birds, right? Right? And then, yeah, because I think John would leave me in a heartbeat. There's my plant channel again. Thank you, Candy. I just put a ton of pothos in the tank. Yeah, they are amazing. I'm starting off my aquaponics system again, and I'm starting off with pothos. So I got like flower boxes above tank filtration with pothos. And then as that becomes successful and I got the flood and drain method down to a science, then I'll start swapping out with lettuces. Because I have my turtles and tortoises and parrots and bearded dragons go through so much lettuce, it's not funny. Like I can't keep up with the lettuce that they go through. So I think I'm going to start with some lettuces and then move on. I don't know if I want to start cultivating houseplants, spring vegetables. All my animals eat spring. Well, I should be eating them too. But all my animals eat spring vegetables. Most are ugly till they get feathers. Oh, but they're so cute. They might be ugly to some, but they are cute. Anubias is an aeroid. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's an underwatering, flowering aeroid. I was just focusing on plants and birds. You know how I get when I'm in the zone. Oh, it is so... I get in the zone too. It's funny because... Okay, I probably look like I'm a little obsessive. Maybe I am. You know, I get fish, and I got 50 fish tanks. I love plants, and I got hundreds of plants. I have one bird. Reptiles, I have a few. But most of them I adopted or were surrendered to me. A lot of my turtles, people were like, do you have room for a red ear slider? Do you have room for this? I'm like, yeah. There's only a couple baby turtles that I bought. The bearded dragons, surrendered. The 2 sulcata tortoises, they were both surrendered. Yellow belly, Gina, she was surrendered. So I'm very blessed that people, because they just want their animal to have a home. So I have a home and I have the passion for them and I will do my best to take care of them, except for that darn raccoon, man. Ruined the end of my summer. Those are beautiful parrots. Yeah. About to find me some booths and try to grow immersed. Ooh, I like that. What was I going to start with? Something easy like mondo grass. Mondo grass and not dwarf sage. What's the other one that grows out of, I forget it. It's got like round leaves. Oh, never mind. I could describe it. It would be horrible. But I'm trying that because, and the other one I'm using is the spathulily, because some of my terrariums have 5 inches of water. So I can grow some submersed, immersed, and the other ones on the terrarium. And if it goes well, I'll take the top off and have it like just bursting out of the tank is what I want. You should be able to get your bird fix in every day. You would think. The last 5 years, animals and birds prices skyrocketed. It's crazy. It is insane how much it costs. Peace out, T-Bone. I think it has a lot to do with importing and exporting. And I don't see why baby birds wouldn't be more expensive, because once they're born or hatched, they can't be for sale. You got to hand feed them. So you got to go through all of that. And you got to go through the, not trial and error as much as, is this one going to make it? Because they don't all make it. That's a lot. That's like raising, I'm trying to think of a slow growing, like angelfish. It's like, yeah, I can have 60, 70 babies, but it's going to take me a year to get them the size of a quarter. You know, like it takes a long time, and that's a lot of food and water changes and tank space. I wish you were still breeding them too. Customers will be more likely to take home a bird that employees treat as their own. I would if I had the money. Oh my gosh, me too. If I had the money and the space. Okay, so I think I talked about hitting the lottery. That would be my lot in life. That would be great. Oh, there's my Instagram. Thank you, Candy. Candy, you are so good. Keep your head up. Birds are amazing. If you can make the time, one day I'll have a blue throat macaw. We have one in the store. And she says, hello, everybody. She sounds like a high-pitched lady. Hello, everybody. Oh, my gosh. So some of our birds, they are there on, like respite, like when the parents go away for a vacation. So we're actually take care of other people's birds for weeks on end or 2 weeks on end. And that was that blue throat. Oh, my gosh. She was beautiful. And she spoke like an angel. I just fell in love with her. And then I came in the next morning and she was already gone home. I was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of sad. I didn't get to say goodbye. And I couldn't even say that to anybody else because they were like, just get in, clean the cage, feed the birds, let's go. But birds are amazing. Yep. My parents had a parrot when I was born. All I remember was being terrified, and apparently it did not like me. Oh, that's a bad experience. Lily doesn't want lettuce. She likes her pellets. That's good. A few strawberries and a big tadpole. So, Sophie doesn't like lettuce very much. She likes to shred it. I'll take what I can get. So as long as she's shredding all different kinds of lettuces, sooner or later I'm hoping she gets a taste for it. So the Bib lettuce, she loves to shred that up. The romaine lettuce, if she catches on that it's romaine before I'm that close to her, she will go to bite me as opposed to take the lettuce out of my hand. And I can see it now in her eyes because she stares at me. She looks at that lettuce and her eyes pin real tight. She doesn't like that. And I keep trying to tell her just all she has to do is say no thank you. She does not have to attack. Oh, she's something now. I should hit that like button. Thank you. Did I get caught up? Oh my God, they are so smart. They are. So I look at them like, and I think I've read this somewhere. They have the intelligence of a 5-year-old, which is pretty dang smart. Like if you have a child, grandchild, or a child that's in kindergarten, they're pretty smart. With the attitude of a 2-year-old. And this is forever. I think the African Greys might be a little smarter. But yeah, she when she's playing with her door, she's not playing with her door. She's trying to figure out how to open it. She is pretty darn smart. She's really smart. Yep, African Greys are probably the smartest. Priscilla from MK Arts, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Bird toys for Holly. Yay! We love bird toys. Thank you, Priscilla. And I don't know, did you answer me? I got to see if you answered me. I don't want to say anything if you didn't, if you answered me no. Yes, okay. You said yes. So, guys, if you haven't ordered your calendar with this gorgeous artwork from Priscilla, you have all 3 hours, 4 hours until midnight to get your order in. Get your order in. She's in the chat now, right? I think she's still in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, get your order in for these amazing calendars with her amazing artwork in them. I got two, one for myself and one for a giveaway if and when I hit 5,000 subscribers. Never done a giveaway ever, and I don't even know what that entails. But I'm like really excited that 5,000 subscribers is like in my reach. Like in the next year, it's like there. It's there. It's like that close. So I kind of want to do a giveaway, and I only want to give away things that I love. And where do you see this calendar? Oh my gosh, guys, you got to get your order in now. Thank you, Priscilla. I didn't look to see if you answered me. Dead Fred, do you wipe your feet when you walk in the house? So even in the store, they have like an antiseptic on the floor all the time. So yes, and I actually have my, what do you call those rubber shoes? What do you call these? Crocs. I got my Crocs that I don't wear to work, but they're at my door. I do because, and there's like a hand sanitizer scattered throughout the whole store. Because yeah, that's a real thing. That is an absolute real thing. It's like if I was working with reptiles all day. Now the good thing about it is I'm walking around with a cart full of hot bleach water, soap, bleach, and hot water all the time. So after every bird, I am in that. It's just natural there. But yes, yeah, I saw a parrot help investigators find evidence for a criminal case. Now that is cool. Now that is cool. I think I saw that on a Criminal Minds. 5-year-old intelligence with a 2-year-old attitude. You're not kidding. We are 9-0 unbeaten Steelers against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm at the Taco Bell drive-thru. Oh, could you get me a taco salad, please? Now, because then I'd be tempted with the bowl. I got to stay away from all fast food. They're perfect for Christmas gifts, too. Yes. So, guys, listen to All in Tanks. Get your calendar now. It's tonight. Today's the deadline. So, I at 7:45 at night. I don't know what time it is where you're from. Oh, speaking of that, I talked to a friend today. So adorable. I say friend. Never met him. But this young kid from India. So I have a couple friends that are from India, but they live here. And I have a couple people that I do talk to in India. And when he started chatting, I didn't know if it was him or not. So I was like, so do you have poison dart frogs? And he's like, no, we don't have them here in India. And so I knew it wasn't my friends that I would talk to. So I was like, who is this kid? Absolutely adorable. He was just, it was like nighttime for him, and it wasn't for me. But he was trying to pick up girls and have like, I guess, like text sexing things. I'm like, it was so sweet. But I'm like, honey, I am 61 years old. And no, because he was like so polite too. Can I send you a picture? No girls here like me. No. I wanted to say yes, but I was like, you can send me pictures if you have fish or plants. But that's it. So it was a really sweet conversation that went on for a while. It took him about 5 to 6 minutes, maybe even 7 minutes, to let me know what he was after. He was like, I'm trying to have some fun with girls. I'm like, yeah, that's not me. And of course, the whole time, John's like, just delete him, just block him, just delete him. He's just this young kid, struggling, man. Poor guy. Poor guy. That sounds good, Holly. It does sound good. Food. He was text sexing things. He was trying, but he was asking permission if he could. I was like, yeah, no, thank you. I said, I don't like that. He's like, at all? I'm like, no, at all, ever, no, not even. And then I was like, do you have fish? Because I was just trying to sidetrack another conversation. And he does have a 50, I think he said it was a 50-gallon. And he was telling them we started talking fish. Because, of course, I started talking politics. And he's like, I don't understand politics. Can we talk about fish again? So let's talk about some fish. It was adorable. I thought it was adorable. John thought it was a waste of my time, but the kid just was reaching out. He's so lonely. He works all the time. The girls there don't like him. But anyway, I'm back. Welcome back. So, I'm trying really hard to read your name. And my eyesight is horrible. Is it Coaltlyn? Coltons? Or is it Coltlins? I can't focus it far enough. I gotta go to the eye doctor and get glasses. Last time I went, they was to stick a laser to my head. I'm like, stop! You're not putting a laser in my brain. I'll come back when you're back to normal. That's cute. It was cute. I thought it was. Well, it was cute. It was. It was adorable. I have to get in bed because I have to be up at 2 a.m. For all you people that shop online. Me. Y'all keep us employed. Very nice. Good night there, Katie. Thank you for coming in. I know you got to get up early, man. You got to get up super early. Oh, so anyway, where was I at? Oh, okay. I talked about the conversation with the kid today. Adorable. I wish I knew how to pronounce his name, but I don't. So it's all right. He's in my Facebook Messenger chat. And I don't know how we got on my Facebook Messenger, except for if somebody friends me and I got like 5 or 6 friends, I look and they're all fish people. I just figured they're a fish person. So, I just go ahead and friend them. I think they were my fish people that breed bettas in India, is what I think it was. I don't care though. It didn't look too close. But I took some footage today of Oscar. If you notice, Oscar's not in his tank. And I don't know if you saw my last video. I put him in the 55-gallon. I gave him extra stress coat. I've already done 2 water changes, and it's been 2 weeks, so I've been doing a water change every week. And I put erythromycin. Which, let me tell you, I thought I was going to get sick. I opened it up, and do you ever open up the Jell-O too fast and that puff from the dust comes up? Yeah. It was like, and I couldn't get that taste out of my throat. Blech. Oh, good. So let me see if I have that, because I think he looks amazing compared to half of, he had like this many scales missing. Was Bob in the house? Hey, Bob. So, okay, so let's see. I don't know if you can see on this side of him, there was 7 scales missing, and they all look to be grown back, but the one scale that's still missing isn't just missing, it almost looks fuzzy. So I think I have to do more of a 80% water change. It just, he gets so mad, he pouts so bad and look at this side. He's almost all cleared up. Now keep in mind, he was sound asleep when I went down there. I went down there and just turned the light on and started filming him. So he was a little like upset with me, but it looks 1,000 times better than what he looked like. I'm telling you, I thought for sure I was going to lose him because all his scales were gone. And I know it was that fish. It wasn't the sucker fish. It was the hero. I think it's the hero. It's an unidentified cichlid. And he was really picking at him. And I did want to keep him. This is his house. This is his tank. These guys are guests. But I didn't want to medicate 120 gallons. I mean, that's ridiculous. Bad enough I'm medicating a 55-gallon aquarium. So my last video was all on the new fish that I got and medicating, because I actually purchased sick fish. The silver dollars that I got had ick. And medicating my Oscar. So I was very happy. He looks good. Hey, Bob Steenfort. She aquatic, but the guys were not polite. Oh, we had our husbands handle it. Yeah, well, John was right there. Trust me, John was there ready to, like, John's like 6 foot tall, 250 pounds. He's all gruff and everything. I'm like, oh my God, this was like a 20-some-year-old kid from India. He wasn't even in the country. And he was very polite and very nice and very lonely. I felt bad. I almost wanted to pretend, and I had to remember I'm 61 years old. That's creepy, first of all. Second of all, I don't do those things since I quit drinking. And it's like, never mind. We're going to change the subject real quick before I get in trouble here. Dead Fred. I know the feeling because as an Italian guy who always my girlfriend. Oh. Yeah, John was ready to pee on his territory. Unless they got blocked. He did block him. Aw, I'm glad I didn't have to. The poor guy, he was. The Oscar was so upset that it was the middle of the night for him. I flip on the light because it was like 10 minutes before my live and I wanted to get some footage. So I just flipped on the lights because I wanted to show everybody the progress. Because last time he was swimming around in here 2 weeks ago and he was looking pretty bad. But I was able to get him out and fix him up. So that's cool. So, anyways, I know, right? I got to remember about that dang filter, man. Hello from New Zealand. Hello, New Zealand. I met two wonderful women from New Zealand. I went on a cruise. It was probably about 10 years ago. And the cruise was made for miniaturists, if I'm saying that word right. All different artisans that make miniatures. They make dollhouse furnitures and things like that in their craft. And it was like a large workshop cruise. And I had saved my money for 2 years to go on this cruise. And I met two amazing women from New Zealand. They were the friendliest, nicest people in the whole miniature cruise world. So that was pretty cool. That's my experience with New Zealand. So, Bob Steenfort, making fun of the Appalachian Mountain, our one mountain that we have here on the East Coast. He wasn't actually making fun of it, but comparing it in his, what was that called, a topographical map, to the West Coast mountains, which it's riddled with mountains. I've never seen so many mountains. Like the whole part of that United States is all mountains. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, the Appalachians is beautiful country. It might only be one mountain that stretches from like the tail of the dragon in Tennessee. If you ride a motorcycle, this is, I don't even know how many miles of windy road with no crossroads. There's no crossroads. So it's just, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. But I think that's where you can get on the Appalachian Trail. My daughter Katie wants to walk it up to Maine. And it's about 8 months. It's an 8-month excursion, which I think 10, 15 years ago it was all right. Now there's some pretty, maybe 10, 15 years ago there was pretty creepy people on there too. But, you know, you got to pack really light. You don't really shower. She's all for it. She's been training for it. She wants to do it. But she doesn't have a permit to carry. She doesn't have a gun. She doesn't know how to use one. So she's going to be taking like a knife. That worries me. I told her I'll show her how to use a gun. We'll get a permit. I think if you get your permit out of state Utah, you have the permit to carry in 33 states. So we'll try that. Skipper's Aquarium. We lost power where I live in Pennsylvania. Uh-oh. It's been out for 4 hours. It's coming my way. I got the alarms went off on my phone. 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to get under 32 degrees. I didn't even put my tubs away. My tubs are still right side up with some leaves and stuff. I'm like, oh, I was supposed to do that after I did the plastic. I got one window done. One window got covered in plastic, and that was it. It wasn't very productive. That's right. I start my 7-day-a-week work now. So look out. They're not full days. I'll be done by 12, 1, 2 to 4, somewhere in there. So I'll be home for dinner every night. That's pretty cool. Who's coming on after me? You guys are so awesome. Let me tell you. You guys are so awesome. Go Raiders. What? No. What do you mean go Raiders? We talking about, did you mean the Eagles? They didn't play today. Appalachian Trail starts in Alabama. Awesome. So what is that side mountain that goes off to Tennessee where the tail of the dragon is? There's like the mountain that's coming up, and then there's a, what do you call it, a gully? What's the towns in between the two mountains? That mountain. At the end of that mountain, it's like an Indian reservation where the tail of the dragon is. Trail. I knew you meant trail. The wind is insane. Right here in Baltimore. That's what's coming my way. No link for Kaler or Oddball. Yeah, I hope we stay safe too. I hope, I'm trying to think if there's anything outside that's going to get blown away. We're pretty much battened down except for my tubs. I can't believe they're still outside right side up. Like, I was so lazy this year. I'm telling you, I didn't have a good experience with my summer tubbing. I did not. I hope you all stay safe. Eagles got beat up by the Giants today. The Eagles? Yeah, really? The Eagles? I guess I missed it, Tom. Now, my brother is a Giants fan. Oh my gosh, so I'm surprised I didn't get a call from him. I started following you as rescued a red ear slider from an elderly man whom wasn't caring for him the way he should be. Oh, I'm very happy. How old is he, Taylor? We lost power for 15 to 20 minutes. I can handle 15 to 20 minutes. Ooh, hey, Hepa from Toronto. Always lurking and enjoying your stream. Can you tell when and how you got started and developed to where you are today with this lovely hobby? I absolutely can. Let me tell you, I absolutely can. And that might be my topic for next Sunday. As well as I'm asked my daughter who sings my song if she would come and be a guest speaker on my show. She said she would love to, but she couldn't tonight. But yes, I would love to talk about, cause I could talk all day about how I got started and how it evolved, and because I find it fascinating. I don't get now why everybody doesn't keep fish. I'm not actually sure on age. We'll estimate about 2.5. Okay, 2.5, so he's probably only about that big. Because he's going to get about the size of a dinner plate. That's awesome. I'm very happy that you're taking care of him. And thank you, everybody. And thank you for the super chat, Priscilla. And don't forget, if you want one of Priscilla's calendars, her artwork is phenomenal. She was just in the chat, so shoot her an email. She's got it. You can pay with Venmo or I think PayPal or some other fancy ass way. They said the power should be back by 8. They said, yeah, they said. Boo. And get your calendar. Great Christmas present. Great giveaway present. Plus, I'm gonna hang it up. And when I'm done with the month, it's beautiful, amazing artwork. I have 2 of her pieces already from the Poison Dart Frog and her Pleco. Just phenomenal. It just blows my mind. And if anybody's interested, I started a Teespring store. Don't know. I bought my first Teespring shirt ever and it was horrible. I thought I was getting a 2X. It does say 2X and it barely fits me. So I don't know if they're 2X for little girls or what the heck that is, but gonna have to give it to one of my skinny friends. But I did. I made some Q Aquatic shirts. I made some Planty Q shirts and cups. And I think I have a mini Q, but I'm not too sure about that. But I can't put it underneath my YouTube. So there's the link is below. I think it's below in the description. But I think you have to have so many subscribers before they give you that Teespring's store. Same thing with the membership. I don't have membership. They tell me I have to have 35,000. But I'm like, well, all my friends have it. Like, what? All right, I'll wait. I'll wait my turn. Sorry, I don't really have anything to offer anyway. Maybe by the time I have 35,000 subscribers, I will. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Don't forget to get your calendar, and you know where we're going with this, right?
Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Suzy Q.